Hey everyone, this is Tim from YourSixTech. Today in this video, I'm going to show you a quick demonstration of Sharefactory, the video editor, photo editor on your PlayStation 5, how you can add clips to them and upload them to YouTube. So this is just going to be a quick demonstration. Let's go to Sharefactory right here and select this. And then I'm going to exit without saving, go back to this main timeline right here where we can see the video editor, photo editor, and then the toolbox. So we can import music from a USB device, videos, images, or sound effects. Just go ahead and get one of these. And then you can plug it in, so if you have any files from your computer you want to go ahead and add at any point in time, you can do that and transfer them over right there. And then we have the bits editor. So let's go to video editor right here and go to new project. And then we can choose a pack. Most of the time I just choose a pack, and then I uncheck mark them right here so you don't have an intro, outro, or anything else like that. And then we can just select our gameplay that we want. So let's go to like 4 minutes of Call of Duty right here and add it. We can add multiple gameplays if we want. And you can see we have 80 minutes maximum or 100 clips. So we can go to Square now and add it. So let's just do 2 of them and then go to continue. And then under here, we have a bunch of different options. So let's first look at timeline. So we're under timeline. We have the option to zoom in on the clips by pressing up on the D-pad. And this will make it a little bit longer. So this is going to be very important when we add like music or a second track to it. So this is probably going to be the thing we're going to be using most. Press X to go to the plus. And then we can add another clip from here. So if we want to go back to this, add another clip, we can easily do that. Boom, it's on our video timeline now. And just make sure this timeline is set up how you want. So if you want to add the clip at the beginning or the end, just make sure you have everything selected right here. And you can fast track through everything by pressing the L1 or R1. So if you got a long clip, otherwise what you could do is go through it with the touchpad. Scroll through here if you want. Doesn't really work that well for me. I just like using L1. You can easily quickly go through everything. So let's go back to the plus icon. Now we have add screenshot as an option. So I did a thumbnail before. I went to the photo editor and I made a thumbnail. So we can add a thumbnail to the beginning of our clip. What we could do is then go to options right here, and then we can go to generate thumbnail and select this. So if you're uploading it to YouTube, you can add your own custom thumbnail by going to the photo editor, rendering the image on there, and then you can go to add screenshot, generate the thumbnail, and that will be your thumbnail when you upload it to YouTube. Now we can delete this after generating a thumbnail. Or a thumbnail will be auto-generated for you whenever you render it. So wherever you have this selected and you go to generate thumbnail, the image in the background is going to be your thumbnail by default, but you can add a custom one like I just showed you. So that could be important. So now let's go to the plus icon and we can go to add track 2. And if you do have a video camera on here, you can go ahead and add custom clips with the camera. And this is kind of cool because you can add a green screen. So if we're under here, we can press the triangle button and we can see our camera. We can do a normal cutout. We can go to green screen or white screen. So if you got a bunch of like white paint in the background or something like that, you can cut out the entire background. Then we can go to square. We can go to pan and zoom under here as well. And we can zoom in on specific areas. So you can see my teeth. I've been using a water pick, can't you see? Working pretty good. So let's go on over here and zoom out. And then we can add a backdrop. So if we want to add a custom image where that green screen is, well, we could do that too. So we can go to my screenshot. Now you're not going to see it under here, but when we add it to the clip, you will. So there's a bunch of different options. We have camera tuning, we have sharpness, contrast, huge, saturation. So we got all these different options. Now this could also affect our green screen. So we might want to come into here and fine tune this a little bit too. And then we have settings for the green screen like tolerance and feathering. So if it's not exactly accurate, you can see it like cuts out my cheek sometimes. We can lower that a little bit so it's not so strong and it's cutting out parts of my body. So we can go to here and press X to confirm. Then we can go back and then we can go back to the plus icon. So you can see I'm under add track 2 now. I have the option to video record, audio record, or I can add a clip to track 2. And so let's go to video record or just audio record. So let's go to record video actually since I have it set up. and then go to record. All right, and this is me recording a video on YouTube on how to use Sharefactory. All right, so you can see the timeline right here. It's about 7 seconds long, and then I can press X to stop, and it's saving the commentary. And you can edit everything you want after the fact too. So I just did the video, and I can go back to triangle, and I can edit this under here. I can change the pan zoom area. I can change the settings. I can go to the backdrop. You can see my backdrop is that screenshot that I generated before in the photo editor, how to get kills in Halo or whatever. And you got a lot of cool settings under here. So if you do mess up and it's not exactly cropped in or zoomed in how you want, otherwise I can go back to just normal if I don't want anything under there. Now we can go back to green screen, and this is what it looks like. So we can go back now. Now let's go to the plus icon again. And let's go past my clip, and let's just do audio recording. Be like, hey everyone, I'm making a YouTube video on Sharefactory, blah, 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 blah. I'm so cool, subscribe. All right, now the cool thing is when you do an audio recording, you can actually see your voice when it goes up and down. Now, if we were back on the original screen, we can go back on over here, and we can press up on the D-pad, and we can zoom in on that area. So you can actually see the commentary much better. And this is where this comes in handy. Now you can also press L3, press this in, you can just see the clip, or you can just see the commentary with the clip. So this is very useful. If you have a music added, you're going to see 3 different layers. Now let's do that. Let's press the plus icon, and go to music, add music. And then you can do one of these default music under here. Otherwise you can import from a USB device at any point in time. So let's just go to Bombs Away. You can see all the music under here now. And then you can start playing it. Alright, so that's a little bit of that. Then we can back up. Now you can see under here, I have my video, I have my audio recording, and then I have my music under this timeline. And I can zoom in and I can see everything a little bit easier. So let's go back to the plus icon, and then we have add overlay. And this could be text. So if we want to add text in there, we have stickers right here. Let's go to stickers. So let's go back to overlay, and then go to stickers, and then let's go to, I don't know, animated stickers. So you have like, some of them might say like subscribe, but just go to this and choose one. You might see something like, let's go to static stickers, a game over, like, subscribe. So there's a bunch of cool little ones you can do. Some sort of animation with these arrows. So if I want to add it to my gameplay for like 10 seconds, I can transform it, sticker animations. And then let's go to sticker duration. So what kind of animations can we add to it? So beginning animation, let's go to middle animation. We can do like a spin. All right, then we can back out. So I'm just going really quick through all this. We can go to transform and move it around our screen. Press L1 or R1, I believe we can make it bigger if we got text actually. So let's go back and let's add some text now. Let's go to text right here. Standard text, let's just go to this and go to like hi or something like this. Say hi, press R2 and done. Duration on the gameplay. And then we can go to color. We can change the color of the text. We can go to effects. We can add an outline to it. We can go to animation once again like we did with the other one. So we can do kind of something like that. And then we can go back, we can transform it. And we can use R1 now to make this bigger. So transforming will allow me to move it. So let's move it actually a little bit right there, whatever. So you can add text. You can look through the different options for this. You can edit the text, delete it, move the layer. So the layers will allow me to position one below or above the other object that I just placed. So if I want to move this above where I just placed like the little sticker before, I can. So you can see it's above the arrow. So you can change the order of that right there. All right, so I added some of that stuff. Let's go back to the plus icon. I can go to add filter. I can add a filter to the gameplay. So I don't know, let's go to colored edges. So if maybe you're making a montage, maybe you want to go ahead and just break this up a little bit and just add some colored edges or some saturation in there to add some color to the gameplay. So you can see I'm just random thing added there. So this is very easy here. Let's go back over to the plus icon. And we go to add layout. And we can choose a layout on here, and we can go to like AFK. So you can see add like a keyboard kind of look to it under there. We can go to add transition. So if we have multiple clips, we can add like explosions. So we'll do that right now. Let's go to edit now. We're going to the square button, edit, square. And then under here we have playback. We have time bender, so we can decrease the speed or we can increase the speed. So if we want to go to like 4 times, so it's going to go ahead and move the gameplay clip a lot quicker. It's going to be 4 times normal speed. So let's go back to the square icon. We can go to pan and zoom. We can move in on any specific area right here. And then we can go back to square, clip volume. We can split the clip, trim the clip, move the clip, delete the clip, clone the clip. We can edit the filter, edit the layout if we didn't like the position. We can edit track 2, edit the music. So let's go to split clip. If you're going to be making a montage, you're going to be using this a lot. You can rotate through the clip with the right thumbstick. And then you can press X right here, and you go to split clip. And then you can split it right here, split it right here. All right, this is an example. And then you want to go to square. And then you can delete the parts of the video clip that you don't want. So just like this. All right. Then you can go back to this. And then you can go to square. And you can look through here. All right, looks good. Then we can go to plus icon and we can add a transition. So let's just add a ridiculous transition right there. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. What was that? All right, so that's a transition there with the explosion. So that was pretty cool. Let's go to square now. And then we have edit music. So square allows us to edit. Plus icon allows us to just add things. So we can edit pretty much anything that we added before. Now, another thing is when you're doing music, the music is going to be longer than your clip, so you might have to like cut the music. All right, so I have my music clip right here. I'm going to press square, and then I'm going to go to split music, and I'm going to make sure this is only as long as my clip. So I'm going to split it right here, go to confirm, and then I'm going to press square, and I'm going to delete the other half here. So you can see I have all this that is just nothing. So now I want to go to the edit option, and I'm going to move the music to the front of the clip here. So it's actually over the section that I want to go ahead and record. Then I'm going to go back, and you can see everything. Now I'm going to go ahead and play it. Now I got the music muted so you won't hear anything, but you can see on the timeline music, the video recording and the audio recording, and then my gameplay on the top here. So once we have everything set up the way we want, we have the option to generate a thumbnail. Now press options, and you have the option to save the project. You can export it to gallery, rename the project, generate thumbnail, which we did before. Export settings. If you want to increase it to the high quality to 4K, right here, you got to make sure you got a check mark right there. So let's go back to export settings. So for this one, you have to press square to confirm it and change it. So you can go to the highest quality, 4K right here. Now typically if I'm just uploading, I just go to 1080p because my internet sucks. And then press X to confirm it. And then you want to go to export to gallery right here. So let's go to export to gallery. And this is going to bring it over to the media gallery where we can go ahead and then upload it to YouTube. So let's go to the media gallery, and we can hold down the share button, open it up right here. So let's go to this, go to media gallery, and that's at 20% right there. So I'm going to choose a clip now. So this one is only 11 seconds long. So to share this to YouTube now, once it gets done rendering, it will appear under here. Press options on it and go to share. And then you can choose YouTube. Link your YouTube account and then upload it right here. So we can select it now. We can add the title. We can add the description, the tag, and make sure it's public so people can see it. You can make it private if you just want to edit it on the computer too or change things around. And then you can add additional clips right here. So you just hit upload and you should be good to go then. So hopefully this video did indeed help you out. If it did, leave it a big thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel down below for more tech videos coming up next on Your 6 Tech.